Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Wow, I cannot get out of my head that there's an urgent message for William. And I know I just did one a little while ago, but I sat down at the tarot table and as I was forming my question that I was going to read, it was like, there's an urgent message for William. There's an and the reading just wasn't working out. So I don't know what this message is. So I've done the 3 decks of cards under the magic fan, and we're going to call them, we're going to call them deck 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to mix these up and ask, which deck is it that has an urgent message for William? Which deck is it has an urgent message for William? Which deck is it that has, I don't know why, I was like, I did an urgent message for William. Like, what's going on? What's this urgent message? What does he need to know? Which deck is it? What does the universe want William to know? I just don't understand, because it's deck number 1, I guess, because isn't that funny? It tried to show itself right away, and that's the deck we got anyway. So that was my 3 choices here. And we are going to use the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Apparently it has an important message for Prince William, Prince of Wales. Guardian of the Night Tarot. Well, this will be interesting because I don't even have any idea. I honestly don't. Like I said, I had planned to do my questions. I had some leftover questions from the marathon. I hope you enjoyed that. That was quite the marathon. Again, thank you so much for all the beautiful birthday wishes. Over 500 of you took a moment to write happy birthday or emoji, and I am so appreciative. Thank you. That was such a blessing for me to see this morning. Their heartfelt wishes, and I just love our community so much. I'm sure I would go to bat for all of you, and I would definitely, if there was some kind of tarot card reader showdown, who has the best audience, I'd fight for each and every one of you. Even though I love my other tarot card readers. All right, so what's this urgent message for William? What's this urgent message for William? Like, sometimes the cards just want to have their say, and there's not a lot you can do about it. And even if you ask a different question, it'll still tell you what they want to tell you. What's the urgent message for William? What's the urgent message for William? What's the urgent message for William? Yeah, if you go back and look, the fan kind of knocks off and shows number 1 anyways. This deck was ready to spill the beans. I didn't even have to do that. All right. What's this urgent message for William? Please do tell. 8 of Swords in reverse. Ooh, something is letting go. 7 of Wands upright. Take the high ground. Take the high ground. Stand. He's now going to be available to stand his own ground with this 8 of Swords in reverse, like no longer feeling like a victim, no longer feeling like you have no control over your mind, over what thoughts you have, releasing all those thoughts and taking your blinders off and then taking control here. Look at that. I just noticed this little white goat not being the scapegoat. King of Cups in reverse. Wow. As you guys know, that is my Charles card, acting as a father. And I know William is the King of Cups as well, but he's on the cusp. I'm only repeating this for my new followers. I have almost 4,000 new followers in the last month. So thank you. Another birthday gift I got, 25,000 exact. Like, I honestly, my heart is overflowing. I'm so thankful and so grateful. And what great evidence I have that everyone enjoys my reads. All right, anyways, I digress. Back to the read. For those who are new here, King of Cups is my Charles card, King of Swords is my William card, and here King of Cups is in reverse, and look at this crown falling. And a very emotional, I would say this would almost be like drinking too much, but I don't think Charles is a big drinker per se. Nothing has ever come out about him having more than a pint or so. I just see this. The first thing I notice is this crown falling off. Ace of Swords in reverse. Something's being cut off. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. I think in some respects, William is going to be stuck with doing something that he might not want to do with this Ace of Swords in reverse. Interesting, Eight of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. Swords are words. So he might be hearing something he really doesn't want to hear, and he's going to be kind of stuck, have no choice but to do it. Five of Swords, look at all the swords. Look at that. He's going to take the high ground here. He's going to be defending himself, but he thinks, he's going to feel like the winner, but he's actually losing the war. That's what Five of Swords is. You feel like the winner, but you aren't, you might have won, but you aren't the winner. It's a win-lose situation. The Lovers, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, he's going to have something here. I think this is a choice that his father is making that he's really not privy to, but he has to deal with. And I think we know where this is going, right? So a choice that his father makes that he has no say in, this Three of Pentacles in reverse. He has no say in it. His father's making this choice because the Lovers is the choice card, and his father is a Scorpion. And here we have the Scorpions and almost the medical situation here. Oh, look at that. And then the, interesting because the Lovers is Gemini, but this card screams Scorpio to me. We have the Scorpions plus the poppy here for Remembrance Day, November 11th is during Scorpio season. Plus some medical can be Scorpio as well. I think there's a choice that's being made. So this Five of Swords, he gets, I think we're talking about the Regency here. He gets bumped up to Regency. So he gets the promotion, but he's actually the loser because that means his dad is no longer able to function. And it's a choice that he has no say in. Queen of Swords, a contract. Some kind of contract, some kind of legal contract. Three of Wands in reverse. I think this is the Regency. I think they're warning, or the cards want to let William know a Regency is coming. A Regency is coming. And it's something he hasn't planned, something he wasn't looking forward to doing. But here comes the contract. Here comes the legal contract. Here comes all the legalities now. Because the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Words, she looks after legal words. So your marriage certificate, your lease on your rental, your mortgage, business contracts, any kind of legal contract that you have to sign. The Queen of Swords, that's her domain, the Queen of Words, Queen of Legal Words. Judgment in reverse. I don't like that. Look at that. The snakes go up this way and then the snakes come down. Like no more chances. No more judgment. Look at this sword is poking this way. It's like these two birds are coming at this snake. The snake here, if you look closely, has shed its skin. And I never believed that the snake transforms. It's just a bigger snake when it sheds its skin. It's the caterpillar it turns into the butterfly that transforms. The judgment, however, is the one who transforms, and you get a second chance. You're bigger, you're smarter, now you get a second chance. When it's in reverse, It's impossible, in that, going by the illustrations of this card, it's impossible to shed that skin. You are what you are. He is the heir apparent. He is the Prince of Wales. It's like he has no choice. This is I mean, I don't want to say karma. Well, sometimes judgment reverse can be your karma, but your karma is being the Prince of Wales, is being the heir apparent, is being the one who has to step up and take it, no matter what else is going on in your life. I mean, it's almost, I don't know if it's law or not. What's the underlying here? Two of Wands. This is definitely not planned. Definitely not planned. Definitely not the goal. Three of Cups. I keep getting Three of Cups when we're so there's interesting. The Three of Wands is in reverse. The Three of Pentacles is in reverse, but the Three of Cups is upright. So that's telling me agreement about something versus the planning, the execution of it. But this is just agreement. Kind of like, thank you, son, for looking after this for me. Seven of Swords, Page of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Cups. Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. So some kind of agreement is going to end. So whether that, maybe the agreement is, because, you look at Two of Cups, Charles is a cup, and technically, William as a Cancer is a cup. So this would be, they aren't, the both cups are not in agreement. But this doesn't have to be Charles and William. I mean, Camilla's a cup, etc., etc. How many water signs do we have in that family? I can't imagine the emotional outbursts that they might have. Seven of Swords here is a strategy with the Page of Wands and the Four of Cups upright. They might be coming up with a strategy. They might try and keep this information hidden for a while with this Page of Wands in reverse, rather than coming out with an announcement. Here, this Four of Cups. They might here just keep telling us, yeah, everything's fine. We're good. Look at, it's good. We're still on holidays, right? Charles and Camilla are up in Aberdeen. Look, we're still on holidays. Everything's good, but that's actually not the truth. Interesting. Four of Cups is always 3 + 1, and we have all these threes here. I think they're just really kind of struggling here with this strategy, because the strategy card isn't always somebody's lying to you, or somebody's stealing from you. It can be you having a strategy against someone else. Whether it's boundaries, or whether it's just how much you tell somebody. You lie by omission, right? That could be your strategy as well. And I think here with the Page of Wands in reverse, I think there's going to be some kind of strategy. Oh yeah, the Fool in reverse, that they don't tell us everything. They keep everything here with the Ace of Cups, lovey-dovey. Five of Cups in reverse, everything's going to be fine. Six of Swords, we're all moving on. But we do have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we look at this Wheel of Fortune. It's very, very close to what the Eight of Swords is, what we started with. See that? Both circles going in on themselves. And then Eight of Pentacles, we have to show here. He's going to be busy as a bee. He's going to be busy as a bee. Interestingly, that's a wasp, and that's a beehive. Or maybe the wasp is looking after its own eggs. Oh yeah, that's its own eggs. It's working diligently to protect its own eggs. It's interesting. I just got a palace flash here. I wonder if the palace is busy looking after everything. I think we're going to I think we're going to see some fluff pieces, some denials, that everything's fine. Everything's fine. Look forward to the future, but it's not. Here with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think they're going to be foolish by saying no, king is still the king. Everything's, forward as we go, steady as we go forward. But, interesting, I was just thinking, and I think I mentioned it during one of the marathons, the queen had cancer for, I think, the last at least the 2 years of her life, and they kept it quiet. And quietly, Charles was regency, or soft regency, I believe they called it. I think the palace is going to work really hard to keep things hidden here and protective. And I think, but I think things are starting to maybe spiral out of control. I think in some respects, William has to understand he's not a victim in any of this. This is just what has happened. He has to look at this at another way, that he's now got lots of responsibility. I think that's what the cards want to tell him, that you have to take it, man. You have to take it. And I wonder if the warning here is not to be foolish and, state that you're working together, right? The two big wigs are working together, going to co-regents, maybe, announce that Charles is kind of going to take a bit of a back seat. He's still king, but William is now his equal. I don't know if is that possible. I have no idea. No idea. I never claimed to be a royal expert or anything like that. And I think it has to do with healing. I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're going to see the two heavyweights, the king and the Prince of Wales, take on equal roles here. I bet foolishly they're not going to make it quite public just yet. They're going to say, no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. 5 of Cups here in reverse. No, we're good. We're good. You think about the 3 of Cups that have fallen down. There's a 3 with Cancer, right? There's, I'm not saying they're all going to die, but there's Charles, Catherine, and Sarah. There's the 3 that have fallen down. And instead of, they're focusing on the 3 that are down, instead of looking at the ones that are strong enough to carry on. And I think that's going to kind of turn. They're going to realize that we need the 2 that can stand. Maybe there's going to be a between. So who would be the next? Who would be? It'd be William. It would not be Harry, obviously. He's not a working royal. Would it be Andrew? Could it be Anne? Like, does the king get to say who it is? Or, I mean, could it be George? Would it deflect to Edward? Would it deflect to Edward? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe maybe that's the problem. Maybe William doesn't want to work with somebody else, and Charles is insisting on it, saying you've got enough other problems. Maybe we'll see 2 people take the helm here. We've got the Ace of Cups here, so they're going to present it as we're fine, everything's good. We're moving, we've passed the most stressful part. We're moving on to calmer waters. But they're being very protective. Of course they are. Of course they are. But this Wheel of Fortune in reverse is telling me a different story. If this was upright, I'd say, we might see some announcements of some healings and things are really moving forward. Let's ask, is there going to be 2 people at the helm of the regencies? Is that the message to William? Like, just let it be, maybe you have to see things in a different way, because the decision is made without his knowledge and input. Are we going to see 2 co-regencies? Are we going to see 2 co-regencies? are we gonna see two, like, because William does have so much on his plate, will Charles, I don't know if he can or not, can he or can he not? But let's see. I guess he's the king, he can do whatever he wants. Or maybe he makes like William the Co-Regency and Edward the king's hand or something like that. Didn't we do a reading and it looks like Edward might be the king's hand when William becomes king? Okay. Is there going to be two regents? Is there going to be co-regency? Is there going to be co-regency? Upright positive, reversals negative. Is there going to be a co-regency? I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't even know if it's a word. I don't even know if that's possible. But it's definitely stuck in my brain. So is that the urgent message to William? That there's going to be a co-regency, so it's not as hard on him. Upright positive, reversals negative. Upright positive, reversals negative. Upright positive, reversals negative. Is there going to be two regents? Cards are ready. Six of Pentacles in reverse, so it won't be balanced. Queen of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Page of Wands upright. King of Cups upright. Two of Swords in reverse. And Ten of Swords in reverse. So that's no, because we only have, I asked, is there going to be a co-regency? No. We have an announcement here coming from Charles, King of Cups, Page of Wands. We've got an announcement coming. Yeah, there's Anne. It's going to be release of anxiety. That's what he's going to do. There's going to be some kind of announcement here to relieve some anxiety. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's going to be something that comes that relieves some anxiety. It'll come directly from the king. Let's see what we got here. Nine of Wands. Yeah. That goes with that reading that I did, that they are actually discussing whether to make William regent or whatever it's called. But thankfully we didn't see Harry in here anyway. I just know that that's absolutely not going to happen. I think with the Six of Pentacles and Ten of Swords, it's not going to be equal. So maybe the co-regency is the king and William. Maybe, but we're going to get an announcement from the king here right away, especially with the Two of Swords. Some decision has been made that's really going to relieve some anxiety, and set some boundaries and whatnot. This Queen of Wands here, this might be Anne pushing for it. Might be, but she might be like, because she's overseas, and she might be like, this is the intel we got overseas about what it looks like from outside the UK. All right, well, what do you think? Think King Charles is going to mention something soon, right away? Make an announcement? His mind is made up. Oh, clock agrees with me. Thank you so much for watching. I sure appreciate you. Please take good care. Bye for now.